this is Brian from Motive Training, and today we're going to do a side lying hip cart. So we have RJ on his side on the table. We're going to stack his hips and his shoulders, so we're going to roll him forward just a little bit. We recommend doing this on the table if you have one, because you can actually grab the table and create body tension that way. So as you're working this hip, it's a lot harder for you to roll backward. When I'm standing here though, I can actually block off RJ's lower back, which will come later. But for you at home, what you want to do is make sure that nothing moves from basically the top of the hip up. This should all stay in place as we go through this. The first thing we're going to do is bring our hip into flexion. So RJ is going to lift this hip as high as it can go. And you can't see from the backside, but RJ's lower back is not rounding, his tailbone is not tucking. He is trying to engage the front side of that hip as much as he can. He's also, again, irradiating, he's grabbing the table and he's tightening up so that nothing is working except the hip. From here, he's going to abduct the hip, so he's going to bring this both up to the sky as high as it can go. He's going to pause here. He should feel the outside of this hip firing up. He's going to maintain this position as he tries to fight for internal rotation. So his knee is not going to move, but he is going to rotate that hip as much as possible. Once he can no longer do that, he is going to hurdle this all the way back and around, fighting for abduction and internal rotation the whole way until he goes all the way into extension and comes down. Boom. Perfect. Then again, he would just reverse that process, so you don't have to do it as hard. We're going to kick back. Good. You're going to bring this up the same way you came. So you're going to try to bring that into that hurdle position. You're going to bring it out in front. Yep. Come out of internal rotation and then hug the leg back down. So you're essentially coming back the same way you came. It should feel a little easier coming backward. Just try to make sure that lower back's locked in place. Your core is engaged, you're radiating, you're locking as much of your body in place as possible so that we can work just the hip.